So, this showed up last night. That's pretty neat. I'm hoping that there isn't too much interference today. It's a little windy, but maybe I'm not just screaming in your ear. Still got to get used to these things. And I'm not going to stab you. I think we're just going to cut this open together because I haven't seen it yet. But this little beauty right here is a CD009 transmission out of a 2006 350Z or 350Z for some of you who probably aren't in that US. And I don't think I've made it there yet, so that's okay. So I think we're just going to go ahead and open this. I'm going to get you in here. Well, if it isn't dog bark central today, goodness. I really would like to not cut into anything that's not supposed to be cut. I really should invest in a knife or something, but you know, the old Faber wares do the trick. My girlfriend came over last night, brought me some chili and some Mexican cornbread. And let me tell you, man, you can come over and grab a plate. I've got plenty, but it was great. Man, it's so good. But I had to tell you that just in case you hear a little bit of something from the back end that picks it up on the camera. Hopefully not, but these mics are pretty sensitive. So I should probably wait to open this until, like, you know, we're ready. But I'm not. I'm too excited. And I really wanted to just show you guys some progress. And this is actually going to... This is a real thing. I'm serious about it, okay? I bought this from a fella about 2 hours away. Gibbs and Ryan Brown and I went and got it. Paid, you know, enough for it. Because, boy, these things are getting kind of hard to find. And when you do find them, they're really expensive. Because this is a very, very popular transmission for higher horsepower stuff, you know. Higher horsepower or rear-wheel drive applications. Nice. All right. Like, I think people are putting these behind 2JZs to go into, like, and, you know, Lexuses to swap them over to manual. I mean, people are using these things for everything, man. Oh man, check that out. Nice, dude. Very, very nice. Awesome. Second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Does it go? Yeah, okay, so it goes down and back for reverse. That's kind of neat. This is going to be freaking awesome, dude. I'm so stoked. I'm so excited. Like, we've got our main things, man. Like, the engine, the trans. I've got to get the clutch and the adapter from Inline Pro, and we're going to start mocking it up. But I wanted to show you the transmission before we just start ripping the Jeep apart, which is the main part of this video. I'd really like to get the 4-liter out. So, it's even got the trans cross member. So that's pretty cool. Externally slaved. That's good. That's really good, actually. Not seeing any damage anywhere, so that's really good too. You know how that goes, man. You think you're getting something good, you end up getting something that's broken. So CDO number 2. He said this was a 2006 350Z transmission. It looks the part, but I'd really like to make sure, you know, we'll get there. You know, that's not until it's getting ready to go in the truck, or we're getting ready to bolt it up, order the plate, because I'd really hate to order the adapter plate and then this not bolt up. So it's just one of those things. I don't know if this is going to be usable or not, because I think, I don't know, we don't know where it's going to sit in the truck yet. So if this is further back and my seat is like, you know, here, basically where I'm sitting, and the shifter position has to be moved up, we can remove this whole bracket and do away with that pin, swap to a different shifter. So awesome, man. Well, start getting that 4-liter beater out of that future tire eater, son. The Civic got new wheels. Those are some real Rotas. My buddy Ethan had these for his Del Sol. He's case swapping, and then he was like, you know what, man, I don't really want to put money into it, and the Integra's almost painted. So I was like, well, yep, I'll just take those. Brand new tires. Do excellent in the rain, other than those 200 tread wear tires, the RT615Ks. Even though I really want to do a review video on the Falcon RT615K, because man, that is just an exceptional tire for any sort of driving you want to do. I've been dailying this thing for a while, and it's just been great with those tires on it. These are, you know, a little quieter because they're not as aggressive, and they don't have any miles on them really. It's just from, you know, work to here. So, all right, let's get started. So first off, I think we have to take all of that back off. Definitely need to drain some fluids. I think I'm going to have to roll this back a little bit so that we can get the picker right here, but we can do that in a little bit. For now, I'm just going to start going ham on this thing. And I'll probably, if you've messed with any of these before, I mean, I think taking it out is going to be relatively straightforward. I mean, you just unhook stuff and unbolt stuff, and then drain stuff, or let it drain, you know, on the ground, and so that way you can roll around in it, and then just yank it out. So I think we're going to do that first. Looking at the mounts that sit on this engine, I do have factory, like brand new factory mounts for this thing. So I think whenever we set it down in here, which I would like to do that in this video, even without the trans, it'd be kind of cool to like sit it down and just see, you know, but it's kind of unnecessary because it's going to change once you get the trans on it, so whatever. But I have new factory mounts to bolt the factory position. And I'm wondering if just for some strange, crazy reason, the universe comes together and entwines like Joe Dirt's mullet did when he was a little kid, that this goes off the 4-liter and can possibly, with some modification, be bolted right onto the 3.5. And we put it right back in the factory position on the factory mounts. That would be stellar. That would be so cool. But if we can't, doesn't matter. It's going to go in anyway. So I think I'm just going to put you on a time lapse, and I'm just going to start ripping this thing apart. So I'll see you in a little bit. Well, in true, where did I put that fashion? I can't find my bit set, so whatever. So here's our little drain doohickey. Of course, I spent all this time putting this trans cooler in here, just to not ever really use it. So we're gonna probably find something to do with this. Maybe put it on the big truck, after I fix it. But we're not worried about fixing it right now. We're worried about J swapping a Comanche, right? So I'm going to drain the coolant, probably at least kind of drain. Well, no, I can't really drain the trans fluid. We'll get to all that later, okay? We'll figure it out. But I'm going to drain the coolant, get all this stuff unhooked, at least get the cooling system semi-ready to be pulled apart. And then, yeah, continue. Well, I had to take a quick break. My sweetheart's chili came back for another round like Muhammad Ali. So thanks, babe. It was fire. Twice. So now, we might just keep on letting her do her thing. And let's just start absolutely cutting all this wiring. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just going to unbolt it all and, unhook it and stuff. So, cool. Back to the sped up stuff. So I'm going to show you what to do with this. Okay. Well, we got a mad start. Mad start. So now I think we unhook the starter cable. Probably get on there and try to drain the oil on the transmission. And probably unbolt the exhaust. The shift column cable from the trans. And probably try and pull the drive shaft out. So. Okay, so I think I'm pretty well done up here. After I drain the oil, I will have to take the oil filter off to get to that. But I've unhooked the starter, my grounds, the wiring harness, all the stuff for the alternator. I've pulled the power steering pump off because I don't know if I'm going to need that again for this gearbox. So I'm going to leave that just in case. I've unhooked both fuel lines, the feed and the return, all the harness stuff down here, all the coolant stuff. So literally I have to go underneath now, unhook the drive shaft, unhook my column shift, and we're almost ready. I mean, unbolt the cross member and then probably hook it up and unbolt these, both mounts, hoist it with the picker, and then should be ready to come out. I mean, I think I don't have very much longer. I might have another hour and a half or something like that. I mean, I've never taken one of these out, so that's another reason why it's taking me a little bit longer. I'm sure somebody who's very familiar with these is like boom, 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 and it's out and it's on the ground. But so yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm done completely up here other than strapping it to the hoist. So let's go underneath the truck. You really need to make sure you've got your wheels chocked for this. Your front wheels, I mean. Now, you know, she's a little unstable. We'll see if we can get it a little bit more even than that, though. I'm not really liking that one. The higher, the better. So if you can just get this thing cruising on up in the sky, you're good to go. Oh man, just a little bit more. Little bit more. Dang it. Okay. As if this wasn't sketchy enough. Oh no, is that it? Yeah, I'm afraid so. Okay. Well, that's all right. Okay. No? Okay. Maybe not. Okay. Oh, dang. Dang it. Man, that is freaking sketchy. I do not like that at all. Golly. The angle of that jack is just ridiculously sketch. Oh. Oh. Yeah, that's what I figured. Figured that would be one click too many. Okay. So, whew, this is still going to be a tight fit though. All right. Let's see what we can get. Let's see what we can get. Oh. Okay, well, that's good. Cool. Okay. Well, it's on them, so I'm just gonna put that there for added tension and, you know, comfort. Cool. Come on now. There we go. Sure, that's good. Yeah. It's not really doing much, but that's fine. That's okay. Oh, God. It's still going to be a nightmare to get underneath here. because I can't fit. Whew. Okay. Okay. So, maybe. Oh, check that out. Yo, that's pretty cool. So I think that is possibly a spot for a manual transmission. So we might be in luck. That'd be cool. So I have to get this guy out, and I don't know how to do that. Oh, maybe. Nice. Come on, feller. Come on, feller. Well, if I had my little flathead, I could get it out, but this is really hard to do while holding the camera. I mean, I don't think anybody's gonna need this thing. Can I put you? Can I set you right here? Oh. Okay. Oh, goodness. Shoo. Can I put you somewhere where you'll still be able to see what I'm doing? That would be ideal, but I don't know. Ow. Goodness gracious. All right, I'm going to get this out, and then I'll come back. Boy, I am telling you what. This has fought me and fought me. Okay? So, we finally have all of this figured out. It took a little while. The drive shaft wasn't bad. I was, however, a dummy and ended up just kind of dropping the subframe or the cross member of the trans on my hand with my ratchet in my hand. And luckily, I think we're okay. But it's definitely going to be sore. So I think I fractured something. Or at the very least, bruised it. So we will see how that goes. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna get as close as I possibly can, so that way I have more room to come out. Guess we'll see how well that goes. So I don't have any chain, so I think what we're going to try and do is you know, probably a kind of a sketchy route, but it is what it is. I think it'll hold it. So I guess we are going to see. So, see if that's going to hold or immediately break. I think it's probably going to break. But, you know, what if it doesn't? That'd be cool, right? Let's try it. Big old wrench. Okay. Well, for some reason, it doesn't come out. It doesn't come out like past the oil filter housing for some reason. Yeah. What are you doing?
I just got back from testing positive with COVID.
Oh, that.
And Gianna had it. She went to the doctor Friday. I felt like shit today, and I was like, I'll go ahead and go. And I feel like, I don't feel as bad, but.
You're not like super horrible, but.
No, it's sinus.
Yeah.
Grab some Sudafed. Some of the good Sudafed that shake up.
Oh, yeah. But also the shit that'll unconscious you, isn't it?
I don't know. We're going to see. They didn't say to take it at bedtime. She just said to take it, it'll clean everything out. I was like, I say so.
Okay. I've got these mounts, and then it's coming out.
That's good.
Yeah.
How the hell there ain't nothing to them?
No, there's not a whole lot to it. It's just that, you know, I've never done one on one of these, so. Yeah. Yeah. It'd be nice to have my electric 3/8, half-inch, all that stuff.
Yeah. Pretty good on there.
Do what?
Those look pretty good on there.
They're not bad. I mean, I think they look better than the 17s would.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, the 17s have a real bad offset.
Yeah.
probably touch your fender.
I wouldn't doubt it. God, every bolt on this thing has been like, yeah. I made a no-no a little while ago. And I was taking apart the transmission cross member, and I pulled one bolt out. I didn't pay attention to how many bolts I'd taken out, so I was just going away.
It just all fell on you?
Boom, and it fell on my hand with the ratchet. So I had to sit there for a second and collect myself and make sure that I didn't break my freaking hand in two. It's definitely bruised.
Oh, yeah.
So it's not feeling, yeah, it's not feeling the best right now. And I've got a huge ticket to do tomorrow, so that's going to be fun.
Are you going to do a trans or motor?
No, this one's just a huge service. Like all the fluids, front and rear brakes, timing belt, shit like that. So that's a pretty good one.
Yeah, money's money.
Okay, well, you can pretty much count it as being out of the truck. Everything's unhooked. The mounts are unhooked. I made the mistake of using an old strap, and also made the mistake of not bringing any of my chains or any of that stuff from work. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to stop here until tomorrow, but I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the video. You can basically just go ahead and think of this as out of the truck. It is completely disassembled. The strap broke, so it's just kind of sitting on the frame horns right now. So yep, I guess I'm gonna grab the chain tomorrow, yank this out, get it on the ground, and then that part will be done. But you know, we're making some progress at least. So next week, I guess I'm going to order the adapter plate and possibly the clutch and go ahead and just get that over with, but maybe not the clutch yet. I think I'll probably hold off on that and just get the adapter plate. That way we can mock this up in the next video. So that's going to do it for this one. I really appreciate you guys watching. If you did, like, subscribe. There's so many people that are watching the videos that aren't subscribed. I know that I'm a relatively new channel, but it'll help for sure, and it'll kick this project up a few notches for sure. I think we're going to leave it NA to begin with, and then it's either going to get one of my Garrett turbos or both of my Garrett turbos. I don't know yet, but it's going to be a seriously awesome truck, and I'm going to put every ounce of my creativity and what I know up to this point in my life into this truck, and I think it's going to be really killer, and I hope that you stick around to see it. So anyway, thanks again if you watched, and I'll see you in a couple weeks.